Welcome to the newest episode of Generations of the Game. I'm one of your co-hosts, JP, and of course, I got my co-pilot with me, Will. Say what's up to the people, bruh.
JP, my brother, we back again, and as they can see, we got the stage loaded with not guests but family.
Family and legends. We're going to start first, man, from the greatest probably team in sports history. Definitely top three, 1968 Olympian, Mr. Norm Tate. How you doing today, Mr. Tate?
I'm doing great, man. 83 years on the planet. I'm doing fine.
Oh, man, that's a
83,
blessing.
that's a blessing. God bless, man.
Hey, JP, you better check yourself, bro. That is the greatest track and field team of all times. Not a
I know.
question, not up for debate. So don't you ever say
Oh,
top
Boy
I,
three.
said, check
That is
your
the
you know,
that's
I had to do
that
that
is
for the
the
people who.
great that is, no, I ain't no do it for nothing. That is the greatest, that is the greatest track and field Olympic team
Oh,
ever assembled,
Ever.
period,
no.
bar none.
I'm talking about
Not
sports.
up for
I'm talking about
debate.
people who argue. Nah, no, I agree. Track and field team definitely. But people would say, "Oh, what about this team in basketball? What about this
Yeah.
team in
Well,
football?" Now, I
it
agree
don't
with you.
matter.
68,
The
68 is the
The
greatest team
Olympics,
ever.
the Olympics is the mecca of all these sports. So that's what it is. And
I
and they have
agree.
the greatest team ever. Period.
I
Point blank.
agree.
End of discussion.
hey man, we
N-
got we got the
My
good brother, Mr. Metal. He laid the law down.
Of course he's gonna lay the law down. I can't argue with him. But no, I agree with him. No, I agree with mine. 68 is the greatest team and the most important team in sports history as far as I'm
Listen.
concerned. Then people be like, oh, what about this basketball football team? That's the only reason why I said that. So, but I agree. Overall, 68 is the most important and best team in sports history, no doubt. And of course, as you heard, my brother right here, Olympic gold medalist, legend as well, Mr. LaMont Smith. How you doing today, brother?
I'm well. I'm well. Thank you for asking.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Lamont.
Yes, sir.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, Coach Tate? You know it's always a pleasure when I get a chance to talk to you and hang out with you a little bit.
Okay. I talked to your old coach the other day, Fred.
Yeah, he told me whenever he talks to you, he tells me he spoke with you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Were
a,
you were
and a,
you were you
oh,
were you down in Texas at that meet?
The meet that I saw you last year,
No, no. The Junior Olympics last week.
I was.
Yeah.
So and because I was down there, I didn't really get a chance to check out the trials too much. But yeah,
Right.
I was down there. I didn't get a chance to check out the championships
Yeah.
because I was in Houston for like a week and a half.
Yeah. What's up with that 16-year-old group, man?
woo,
39 seconds.
Yeah. Hey, but
woo.
I'm gonna tell you what was funny. You know that like in the prelims, like the on the first exchange, second exchange, like they were like way out of the zone. And
Oh
I
wow.
don't know how the officials missed it, but I mean
Gave him another shot.
it gave them another shot and it gave the fans something to look at because that's probably
Yeah.
that's what they were gearing to run.
Hmm. Yeah, that was super. 39 points.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was probably one of the fastest junior Olympic games I've seen in a long time.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it was one, and actually the 15-16 ran faster than the 17-18 in the
17,
four-by
18.
one,
Yeah.
and then
Uh,
17-18
That's
they ran
crazy.
like 3:08, so
yeah.
it
And
was good.
the second place team ran 40 points. I was like, whew.
Yeah, yeah, and that was actually a team out of Dallas, I think.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
Houston and Dallas. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it was actually one of the more exciting JOs and one of the fastest ones we've had in a while.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And also, we got as well. He was with us all last summer. He's back again by popular demand. We got Coach JJ back. What's going on, bruh?
Chilling, man.
All
Counting down the
right.
end of my counting down the end of my summer. Then September 4th, my best friend, which is down below, and others are gonna kidnap me to take me to Philly to the tailgate. So filmed the I got filmed the shenanigans of 08046 Dallas Cowboy fans and 08046 Philly fans. It's gonna be straight
Hmm.
comedy
Oh,
all day.
oh, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there September 4th. I'm definitely going to be there for that one, man.
Man, I
bro.
gotta
You
Definitely.
drink.
know,
I gotta drink
bro. You
coffee
know,
all day. I gotta drink coffee
no,
all day because going to work the
I'll
next
be
day,
there.
I'm gonna be hurt.
bro. Nobody with two football teams is allowed to attend this game, man.
I knew you were going to start. I
Yo,
knew you were going to start. I'll be there. I'll be there September 4th, bro.
make make sure you wear a split. Make sure you wear a split jersey too.
Oh
Oh my
man.
God, man! I knew you. I knew it was coming too. I knew it was coming. But bro, I haven't
Stop it,
seen
son.
you in over a year, man. You know I'm coming through, bro. You know I'm gonna come through.
This
So
guy's insane.
definitely, I'll be there, brother. Definitely. All right,
Yeah.
let's get started, y'all. Where's everybody want to begin with?
Cooper Lukenhouse.
Yes.
Man,
Yo,
man. He just finished
yo,
10th grade. He just finished 10th
yo,
grade. Yo.
yo. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my. I was sitting there stunned. Like
Mm.
I know I just didn't see what I just saw. Coach Tate, we're gonna start with you first. What did you think about the performance from Luke?
Hey, Luke. Hey, I think that was the best race of the meet. I tell you what, another 5 meters, he may have won it. I was looking at the splits, and his last 400 was faster than Donovan's. He ran 51 plus on the last 400. Donovan ran 52, 3 or 4, and I mean, he was closing fast. Looked like he looked like he was running 100. You
Mhm.
know, I mean, the thing that that amazes
Oh
me
my
is that
God.
I mean, the kid is 16 years old, and I know LaMont, track man, and some of you guys track man. I just wonder. I was talking to Fred Rucker, and we were talking about, what kind of workouts does a guy do at 16 to run that? You know,
Mhm.
it's just amazing. I mean, I look at him and I look at Quincy, and I say, Lamont knows what it takes to run 44. You know, uh,
Yeah.
and for this kid to run, 142, it's just I don't know, what kind of I don't know what's inside their bodies, man. Because
Yeah.
I mean it's just tremendous speed. He PR'd by 3 seconds, but even 145 is flying.
Oh my God.
For a 16-year-old, he had run 145 point. I saw a post he had on his Facebook uh, uh, yesterday. He said he had told his coach if he made the final, did he have to run cross country in September? And the coach told him no. So I guess he said, "Well, I'm getting out of this cross country stuff, man." He went out there and ran 142, boy. But that's really crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
100. It is.
Yeah. Go
yeah,
ahead, Mike. What do you think? Mike, you're familiar with him, Mike, because he's from down there in Texas and everything, man. What do you think about him, bro, and his talent overall?
Man, the dude and I just hate to use the word phenom like that, but
yeah,
this is, I mean, and man, I'm one of Quincy's biggest fans. You know what I'm saying? And what he's doing phenomenal. Um, but man, I don't. I mean, when you put a 142 with a 16-year-old, this is something that we haven't seen.
see, right,
This is something that we haven't seen. I know I haven't seen that in my lifetime from a 16-year-old
yeah.
running
Well,
142.
uh,
You know what I
my life.
mean? Just I haven't seen that, man. But it just puts things. He just puts that out there when it comes to athletes of that age. 'Cause I mean, we saw what Quincy did last year and then this year, and this was something that we hadn't seen. But man, just to see a kid 16 years old run the 800 and 142 is just unheard of. It's just unheard of. And like Quincy, it's not going to change for me. We don't know how great this kid can be or what his ceiling is going to be. But what I will say is I'm going to enjoy the now and what both of these kids are doing now,
Hmm.
and just continue to follow their progress, and hope for the best for both of them as they continue to develop and grow, and hopefully continue to be the future of the sport, man. Because
Sport.
when you
Yeah.
have performances like that, the future for track and field for USA is pretty bright.
Yeah, and also, what do you take second place at the Texas State meet? He went 46:30. He's running a 406 mile, and he's run 22:11 in the 200 his freshman year. That kid
Hmm.
is just he's got
Yeah.
he's got
That's
he's
what you
So
got
call that's what you call range.
yeah. Hmm.
range.
That's what you call
Yeah.
range.
Hmm.
Range. JJ, we
Yeah.
already heard what you thought, bro. Keep on going, bro. You might have walked out the stadium if you were there.
I probably would have left.
Yeah.
I, just like Bulls in 306 taking second at the pen relays, and I left. I walked out of there.
Walked
I
out the
probably walked
stadium.
out where 311 where 311 took last. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I, I, I would walked out the stadium. But Cooper Lukenhouse, his body produces less lactic acid than everybody else because he's flying
Hmm.
right now.
Yeah.
He is flying.
Man,
So
he's
like L
special,
Boogie said,
man.
let's enjoy the now. Let's count down the next 6 weeks to the middle of September, which since Tokyo like 12-hour time difference, I'm gonna be watching Worlds in my classroom. So
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
have
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
early in the
fun.
morning.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
fun watching Worlds on that big screen in my classroom. As it's live. But yeah,
No matter what this kid does, he has had a phenomenal season. Because Coach Bates, you know how it'll go. If he doesn't make it out the first round, or
Hmm.
You know
he
how it
doesn't,
goes.
it's going to
Hmm
be, he's a failure. He wasn't ready for this stage. He
hmm
Yeah.
wasn't. They can miss me with that because as far as I'm concerned, if this kid don't run another meet, this year
Yeah.
he has had a phenomenal
Yeah.
season.
Exactly.
So no matter
Yeah.
what, so to me, he's playing with house money going into these championships.
I
Hmm.
agree with you a hundred, a
Yeah.
100%. Will, what did you think about it, brother? Did you see the race?
I watched it while y'all legends was talking just now, and I'm gonna be honest. I thought I was watching an alien. Like to run the 800 meters at that age with that type of like consistency, stamina, like
Mhm.
that was amazing, man. Like it is amazing. Now I got two people to keep an eye on. Man, him
Mhm.
and him and Quincy, like between you guys and the two of them, listen, by the 2040 whatever Olympic, I'm gonna be an expert.
Mhm.
bro, I'm gonna throw another
Man,
name at you. You
I
need to
might even
watch.
be here probably then.
Hey
I'm
man,
gonna throw another
Too.
name.
it ain't
I'm
even
gonna
that far from now. JP, down, man. Yeah.
Will. I'm gonna throw
Nah.
another name at
I'm
you.
just being real.
Natalie Dumas. Watch her,
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
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 man. She's
Yeah.
from Jersey. She's a
She's gonna be
problem.
tough. Hmm.
I
I,
feel like I heard
I,
that name before.
yeah. She's at
From
Eastern.
Eastern.
She's
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I live right around the corner from the high school from Eastern. But
Mhm.
she I don't know if she was ready. She did a lot of running prior. I think
Two.
I think they put her in too many events prior. She
Mhm.
didn't look like the same person in that race. Uh, she ran what 202. Yeah,
Mhm.
202 something. But she ran. I mean, even at the New Balance meet, she ran three races. Man. I mean, three tough
Yeah.
races. You know, I just think they put a little too much on her. But she's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Coach Bates, I mean, Coach Tate, the key to that is nothing beats experience.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, good
Nothing beats
experience
experience.
for.
So for
Yeah.
her, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's going to speak volumes for her
Volumes. Yeah.
moving forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of tough to run at that level when you've run so many races, like you said, through the course
Mm-hmm.
of the year.
Yeah.
And then you had that type of competition,
That
and the li-
competition.
and the lights are a little bigger.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the other thing. I mean,
The lights are a little bigger.
she wasn't standing there looking at high school kids, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
she was looking at Raven Rogers and Ating Mo and them, and it's different mentally.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, yeah, it's definitely different
Yeah.
mentally. Mm,
I don't know.
I,
But
that Lonnie.
No, that's Jacoby.
Oh, what's up, nephew?
Yeah. Oh,
I'll tell him I
yeah,
said, what's
yeah.
up, man? Yeah.
Okay. Everybody said what's up, Jacoby. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I agree with y'all. She ran too many races. I mean,
racist
at New Balance, she went what, two flat, 51-1 and
was
55-9 in the hurdles.
nine
That's too
hurdles.
many
Too
races.
many races, yeah.
That's
And
too
I
many
mean,
races.
yeah, it's too many races at her age, and then especially with the plan that she was going to run at nationals, at
Mm-hmm.
the USA championships. That's just too much. It takes a while for your body to really recover to be ready to go out there and run. She would have had to run under two to be in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
In the Because if you look at, I mean, the heats went faster than the finals. You
Yeah.
the final was more like a heat, but they ran 158 and 157 something in the finals, and so they were running to make the final. But the final was really, I was, I wasn't pleased with, the way they ran the final. Nobody wanted to go out. You know, I wanted to jump through the television and smack her and stuff. Because I mean, she should have been in a position to win that race. She ran, 158 in the heats, and then she did a cakewalk in the finals. Man, it was just, you know, terrible,
Mm.
terrible race strategy and stuff. So, yeah. And I've
Yeah,
been knowing her, since she was sophomore in high school, and um, I just, thought it was her time to step up. The last couple of years, she's gotten to the nationals and just looked like a different person.
yeah, I agree, Coach Tate, about her. I actually met her back in March at the indoor national. She's a very, very nice young lady.
Oh,
Very nice.
very nice young lady, man.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I was pulling
Mm,
for her as well.
mm,
You
but
know, that she would at least make the team, you know. So
hmm
how was Audrey now? Was she like 30 or something like that? She's been around
She
for a
she's
long
about she
time.
got to be in about 30, 31, 32. She's
Yeah.
in that range, but it was just the way she ran that race. Uh, IG can run, 52, 400 easily,
Hmm.
52, 53. She just didn't go, she went out and then she dropped back into the pack and you know, running 800, you know what kind of pace it is. And they went through the first 400 in 101. That was
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so she should have realized how slow that pace was. I mean, she's been around a long time. She should have, realized how slow they were running, and not. It appeared like she was afraid to take the lead, because she was
Hmm.
up front at like the first 300, and then she just dropped back. Uh,
Yep.
and but when they went through the bell lap in 101, I mean, it tell you any good 800 runner. It's that third 200 that's the key to the race. You know, uh, you got to take that 600. You got to go through the 600 mark, that third 200, and she literally, cakewalked it. She looked like she was just on a leisure run. And
Yeah.
and it cost her. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. JJ, what did you think about the women's 800?
Yeah, I agree with Coach Tate, man. They snail pace.
Mm-hmm.
Went out too slow. Then at the end, whoever was the fastest at the end won it.
Fast as the wind. Mm-hmm.
Where they do that crap at Worlds, man, they're gonna be out
Yeah,
of there in the semifinal.
yeah. Because actually, they ran
Yeah.
they ran they ran negative split.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Can't
the
do that at
race was
Worlds.
race was like too flat, and they went through the 461. So they ran the second 400 faster, and should have been reversed.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's never a good thing.
No, negative. You can't negative split a 800. You know,
Mm-mm.
Never,
you know,
never a good thing.
you know.
Okay, let's move on now to the 400 meters. We're gonna start off with the women. As, as we saw, we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with the man who won a gold medal running the
Yeah,
400. Mont,
I,
what did you
I,
think,
I,
man?
I did not. I was at the JO, so I did not have
yeah,
a chance to watch the women's 400.
yeah,
Okay,
I didn't have a
yeah,
chance to
okay,
yeah,
watch it.
okay. Well, we're gonna start with
mhm,
Coach Tate. Coach Tate, what did
yeah.
you think about it?
Well, I mean, you want to call it a race?
Nah, it wasn't no way.
uh, 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 let me tell you, Sydney, you know, you talk about, a man is Lukenhouse is a phenom. Sydney is just phenomenal, man. And,
Hmm.
uh, you know, it's the naysayers, criticize her for, trying to run 100 or run 100 hurdles. But everything Sydney does is with a plan.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, Sydney knew from the beginning of her training session that she was going to, run the 400 this year instead of the hurdles. Uh, so everything she's done has been a plan. She's worked on her short speed, uh, and uh, and she just like I think I've said it before. She's the most focused. You look at all of the athletes when they line up to get ready to run, and you look at Sydney. She's the most focused athlete out there on the track ever. Her mind is completely locked in to what she, has to do in a race, and she just goes out and carries up the game plan. And I think that come World Championships, Paulino's, she's lost one race this year to NASA, uh, but that was the first race of the year. And other than that, Paulino's been unbeaten. That's probably going to be one of the best women's races in the world championships because
Yes.
Sydney runs to win, and she's never been pushed to the limit. I don't know what her
Mm.
limit is,
I
and,
don't
and
either.
I don't know what Sydney's limit is because she's never been pushed. She's taken control of every race she's ever been in. She's taken control, and then she just finishes. Um, um, so and she split 47 something, on the relay last. So we know that 47 is there. It's just that she
Mm.
has to be in a race that where there's going to be other people running that fast, and uh, and I still have the feeling that she's going to take control. She did it with Bowl in the Olympic Games. She literally, broke Bowl's heart, man.
Hmm.
To the point that Bowl faded back, to third. Uh, 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 and everybody was, yeah, Bowl is going to be her competition. And I mean, she she's just that special kind of athlete that's able to take control of whatever the situation is and stuff.
Coach, I would just to piggyback what you said when you said just how calculated she is and how
Hmm.
she prepares. For me, and knowing him, I haven't seen an athlete with that type of mindset since Carl.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have
I,
you know, and
uh,
but then so then I have another question for you. I mean, I know how I think it'll plan out, right? But
mhm.
how do you think Cindy res- Cindy responds if it's close at the 300 meters and she's not in
Ooh.
Well, see,
control?
that's gonna be the key because
If somebody's close with her,
I
how do you
haven't
think
seen
she's
her in a
respond?
400. I haven't seen her in a 400 uh, 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 or 400 hurdles where that's been the situation.
Yeah,
Two things about the World Championships. One, Paulino goes out slow and then tries to, catch everybody. I don't
correct.
think that'll work against Sydney.
I don't think
The
so either.
problem is going to be NASA.
Uh-huh.
NASA will
Yeah,
take her
buddy.
through the 300. Now, what
Yeah.
she'll have left, I don't know. But NASA take any of them through the 300. You know,
Yeah.
uh, uh, and that's gonna be the key right there. Is NASA gonna break down to the point that Sydney will run her down, or
Mm-hmm.
will NASA keep going? Uh, uh, when NASA was before the suspension, NASA, even when she ran that 47 something, uh,
48,
uh,
25.
yeah, 40, yeah, she she was breaking down, but she was so far in front it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I don't think she's the same NASA,
Yeah.
but she will take them through the 300 and try to hold on. And she's tough. She's a fighter, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, but if Sydney is in control at the 300, and Sydney will win it. I don't
Yeah.
think Paulino
Mm.
will run Sydney down.
Yeah. I
Paulo,
think
but I think Paulino has to change her race strategy running against Sydney. Um, uh,
and
because yeah, go ahead, Lee. My,
I think the thing with Sydney is, like you said, she's so calculated. She's
mm,
probably playing this race in her mind a
mm-hmm,
million times in about
yeah,
5 different ways to win this.
mm-hmm.
You know
Oh
how some
yeah,
people have a plan. She probably has an A plan, a B plan, a C plan,
yeah,
and maybe
yeah.
even a D plan of
Yeah, right. Yeah,
how she's
and
gonna
and
come out on
right.
top.
And I tell you something else. Bobby has done a lot for Sydney, but that concentration and focus she has. Let me tell you a
Mm-hmm.
story. I had Sydney and Talitha Diggs at Joetta's camp when they were 9 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I was teaching Sydney how to long jump, and Talitha, and I, we went from the hurdles to the long jump, and she was the most focused 9-year-old kid I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
I've never seen a kid that age. You do camps and you get the young kids, man. It's like you got to try to, you know, just have them just do anything, because just to so they don't get on your nerves, man. Because I
Right,
mean,
right.
they all over the place. This girl was so attentive that it was kind of scary. I've never, because you don't see kids at 9, 8, 9 years old that focus and wanting to learn. But that's so she's always been like that. Uh,
Mm,
uh, uh, I don't know if it's, the discipline she received. You look at Sydney's genes. I mean, her father was 45 second 400 runner at Manhattan. Her mom ran 400 for Manhattan and stuff. Uh, and so she grew up in a family where both of the parents were
I got another one.
disciplined when it comes to the
Huh?
sport, track, and what training is all about. You know, Dr.
But
Walker told me
okay.
uh, when I first went to school that he said, the best athlete out there always is the
Yeah.
best prepared. And when Sydney runs, you expect to win,
Mm-hmm.
or you expect. Now, I didn't expect her to win the 100 or the 100 hurdles at the Grand Slam, but there's a whole lot of girls can't run 11.2.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Okay, she ran 11.2. So for Sydney, that was fast race and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
all of it is preparation for what's to come in September.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. When you talk about the focus of Sid, I think of Michael Jordan, the way Michael Jordan used to be real focused and
Mhm.
just tunnel vision.
Mhm.
When it came time for the big lights, the best athletes always show up
Mhm. Yeah.
when the big light when the lights shine the brightest.
Mhm.
That's what all the greats do.
Do.
And
Yeah.
she's definitely the greats. I mean, one of the greatest definitely of all time to ever do it.
Yeah.
Regardless of
Yeah.
what sport you're talking about. But
Hmm.
she's something special, man. She's
Yeah.
something special.
If you look at
Go ahead,
her
Coach
on
Tate.
the starting line, if you look at her on the starting line, and you really see it when you're watching on TV because they have the camera locked on her.
Yep.
I mean, if you called her name out, I don't even think she'd hear it. You know, that's how locked in and focused she is when she's standing there. She's you see it. In fact, it was so funny because this time I didn't notice she was talking to herself.
Yeah.
Go back and look at the the replay. She's standing there. She's going side to side, and her head is down. And then I noticed, that was the first time I noticed that she was literally mapping out the whole race plan before that gun went off. She knew every step she was going to take. Uh, uh, I mean, you saw it in when she ran 50 point in the hurdles. It's like she was just totally focused. Some people would have said when she went out in those hurdles, she she went what 23 point in that 400, and then just cruised. That's how I know there's more there. You know,
Boy, yeah.
yeah, there's more there. But I mean, it's just her focus is unlike anybody I've seen out there. All the people running track now, it's like she's just totally locked in and stuff. You know.
Yeah. Like Mott said, she has like that Carl type focus.
Yeah,
That's what she
yeah.
has,
Mm-hmm.
when she's out there, they got that tunnel vision of, look, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
execute this plan, I'm gonna execute this race, and this is the way it's gonna go. And you talk about two of the greatest,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, right there. But JJ, what do you think, man? What do you think with Coach Tate and Bison about how the 400 finals is gonna go down, man, at Worlds, bro?
I'm gonna get a case of popcorn for that thing, man. Number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Number two, Jersey Strong, baby, Jersey Strong.
That's right.
And three, man, Nasser, Paulino, Sid, toss up,
Yeah.
toss up, toss up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That racing over
Yeah.
to the finish line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call it now because we haven't seen this in the 400 in a long time since
Mm-hmm.
2016. Lean
Right.
at the tape, pop that chest. Woo!
Mhm.
Gonna be a
I
lean.
don't. I don't think it'll be that close.
I
I'm
don't
going.
either.
I'm going Sydney, Paulino, Nasser. Um, uh,
I
I
am
don't
as
think.
well.
Yeah, I don't think Nasser's the same Nasser she was before she had the suspension.
I
And
Hmm.
I think
so,
I think we missed the prime Nasser. We missed the prime Nasser
yeah, we did. Yeah, that suspension is 2 years.
when she,
You
when she
know,
beat Shawnee
hurt
Miller
her.
Weibo at 2019. That
Yeah,
that that race
that
was
was the Nas.
incredible.
Now that would have, and that would have been a race that I would have loved to have seen. Paulino, she runs the same race pattern always. Her first 200, she just is looking at the field, and I think she knows that she uh, is going to catch everybody, run everybody down. I don't think she can do that with Sydney. If
Yeah.
Sydney is in control at the 300, it's over, man. I
I
mean,
agree with
you
that.
yeah, uh, she literally controls the race, and her last 100 is, I mean, even in the hurdles, man. She literally, from the 300 to the finish, she literally ran away from Bowl, man, and like Bowl ran 51 point, man. It's like crazy. She
Man, it's
just
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Sydney, and I tell you the other thing. She's the type of athlete. She's Sydney doesn't compete unless she's ready.
Yep.
Hmm.
She doesn't compete unless she's ready. And by her deciding to run the 400, she just wants us to let everybody know that this is what I'm ready to do at this point in my career. Um, and she's like I said, she's gonna be in control of what she knows she has to do to win that race and stuff.
Well, I've been
Yeah.
waiting to see her do this. I've been waiting to see her do this in a major for a long time. So I'm
Hmm.
excited about. And actually, for me, that's the premier race that I want to see. I don't really,
Hmm.
that's just what I want to
Hmm.
see. I want to see her
See,
get
yeah,
after and do her thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely. And who the other shooter made it? Leah Butler, and I think Britton Wilson made the team, right?
Yeah. Oh no.
Good.
Yeah. In the 400. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good to
Yeah.
see Britton
In
Wilson back.
fact, I tell
It's
you.
good.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in Alexis Holmes. I thought she was gonna run much better than that. She finished at like 7th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Alexis was going to be maybe get one of those top three
Top three. Me
spots.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
thought so too. I thought I was
but
rooting for her to get, but maybe she'll be on the relay team. She'll definitely probably be on,
no,
on the relay.
she probably will they
Mixed
have the
relay,
mixed
yes.
relay. They got the mixed relay and the 4x4. So they're gonna need they're gonna need some other bodies.
Yeah, yeah. I thought she was
Yeah.
actually going to have a better year than what she had. I thought she was ready to like really to go. You know, I mean, she ran very well indoors. Maybe she might be having a little injury or something. Who knows? You know?
Yeah. I know you don't know anymore. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because they
you
don't
don't
when
know.
they are hurt. Most of them are divulging their injuries and stuff. I
Right.
didn't realize that Sha'Carri had been injured. Uh, uh,
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh, ooh,
ooh, yeah.
ooh,
Hey, Christian is injured. He had an injured shoulder.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. I ain't touching
Yeah.
that one. I'm
Christian,
not
ooh.
touching that.
Christian couldn't get full use of his. I think it was his. I saw the video. I think it was his left shoulder that she pushed him into that column in the airport. And
Oh
so,
my
Mhm.
God.
yeah,
Ooh.
he had a big bruise on his left shoulder, man. And he couldn't get a good arm swing, man, coming out of them blocks. but some of these like Noah had said he had been hurt. I mean they don't divulge the injuries anymore.
Yeah. We
Yeah, because
So you
we
I
don't
gonna
think
get
know who's hurt.
we definitely gonna
I,
get to that at some point during the show. You know we gotta get into that. You know
But
about that
I
whole
think
thing.
Gabby's hurt right now too. I think
Yeah,
Gabby's
she
yeah,
said
having
yeah, I
an
think
injury
Gabby's
too.
Achilles.
hurting too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she
She said
doesn't look
something's
the
wrong with her
same
Achilles.
either. Yeah, she
Hmm.
doesn't look. She
Yeah.
doesn't have that
Speak
closing speed that she was
Yeah.
exhibiting. Last
But
year.
and then too though, Coach, you can attest to this. Sometimes when you're being dragged in a million and one places after the Olympic Games, it's kind of hard
Yeah,
mm,
to kind of get back mentally to get to get back
get back.
to that
Mm-hmm.
point. So
Yeah,
I'm sure it's a little bit of that too, because
yeah.
she's been doing a lot
Lot.
post
Yeah,
Olympics. So
yeah. And then
that could be it too.
she ran those because she didn't even look that. I mean, she was near the top, but she didn't look 100% even running those Grand Slam meets and
Yeah.
stuff.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
you know,
doesn't look like she's in her true form right
true
now.
form. Yeah, and
Yeah.
hopefully she'll have it back by in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Uh, but talking about we want to talk about the women's 100 and 200. You can lump them in one.
Oh yeah, we gonna
Melissa,
talk. We gonna get into that too. But
yeah,
let's let's talk about speaking of injuries. Let's talk about the men's 400, man. We didn't see the dog. We didn't see the dog this year,
hey,
Coach
I
J.
know that
We
I
didn't.
know
Oh
the dog.
man.
Hey, that's my boy, man. That's my
Yeah,
boy.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
man. We
he
didn't. You know,
he been a dog forever, boy.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
and it seemed like
yeah,
From
he
the
was
horse.
yeah,
ready when he dropped that 44 2. I was like,
yeah.
he's because
Yeah.
people talk about, he's running 45.9. When that 44 2 came, like, he's coming.
Yeah,
He's
coming. Yeah,
coming.
yeah. I was looking
But
forward to seeing him again, man, because he's
Me
definitely a
too.
dog, man.
oh
Yeah,
man, that last
He's probably
go
my
ahead, man.
favorite 400 meter. He's probably my favorite 400 meter runner right now.
yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
who Quincy is like.
Who's that?
Their form is similar, but not the same. If you remember, Lee was a raggedy runner.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
Lee Evans.
Lee Evans was a
Yeah,
raggedy
he was.
runner, but
Uh-huh.
Lee was a dog,
Yeah.
and his head back, arm flailing and
You
shit. But he had that same Quincy had that same kind of grit,
He
you
does.
know.
And you know who
That,
else he
that,
reminds me of is Pettigrew. Coming
yeah.
down the
Oh,
last
Mm,
stretch.
Antonio. That's
mm,
right.
He reminds me
Yeah.
of Pettigrew a lot.
Yeah.
He reminds
Yeah.
me of
Yeah.
mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
he reminds
They
me of
they
Drew a
were
lot too.
they were they weren't finesse 400 runners.
Uh-uh.
They
No.
were dogs, man.
They get
They
they
wasn't
get
racing because they wasn't
yeah.
going to lose. You
They
know.
getting to that line by any means necessary.
Yeah, that's
By
right.
any
You
means
know,
necessary, they get in
in
that
fact,
line.
I wouldn't be surprised if it had been closer than it was in Paris. Quincy would have took off like Superman and dove across. I mean, not Quincy. What's his name? He would have dove across the line to win, man. Cause
Yeah,
he has that dog in him, man.
he does.
And stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Man,
But as
he.
always, man,
But
the
we
400's
definitely wish. Go ahead, Mike.
the 400's gonna be what the 400's gonna be when it comes to the
Yeah,
US. I mean, so
yeah.
that's
I know. Yeah,
we just gonna maintain what we maintain. So
yeah. There's just that one guy that
yeah,
could stop it from being a sweep almost. Basically, that's the
yeah.
kid from England. You know, and if
Yeah.
he has a bad race, we could possibly go 1, 2, 3, man.
Hmm.
You know.
Who do you have? Who do y'all have at this point winning the 400 at Worlds?
Oh, that's I was between our guys is almost a pick 'em, man.
Yeah.
I like the
I
Bailey
mean,
kid though. I
yeah,
like the
because
Bailey
I was
kid.
going to say it too. I
yeah,
like Chris Bailey. I like
yeah,
Chris
I
Bailey
like
a
the
Bailey.
lot.
Bailey kid. I like him a lot.
I mean, yeah, Jacory's. I mean, it's
It's
like
tough.
yeah, pick 'em.
But
Hmm.
Coach Tate, last year at the Olympics, you called Quincy though. You said he was
I,
going to run that 400. You said that.
yeah. I said
You
it.
called it. You nailed
I
that.
had Quincy. I had Quincy on the Pan Am team, and he ran. Quincy was a 400 hurdler,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I think at some point Quincy realized that hey, I'm not gonna be a 46 high, 47 low 400 hurdler because he wasn't a hurdler, but he was basically a dog running them. But you can't run the hurdles and be. I mean, you can't dog and run the hurdles. You got to have some form. You got to have some technique. So when he
Hmm.
came to the quarter, I wasn't surprised that he, like I said, like last year, I called it. I said Quincy's gonna win that Joker, man.
Sure did.
Uh, because he has that attitude, man. I'm not losing. And Malcolm X said, by any means necessary. That's Quincy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's Quincy.
Yeah, that's
That's
Quincy.
Quincy. JJ, what you think?
Pick 'em. Somebody from
Yeah,
Botswana, somebody from England, somebody from
that's right. Yeah,
Grenada.
Native.
Pick 'em.
Yeah,
Somebody from
I say it's a pick
Trinidad.
'em too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jaheim. Yeah, you got Jaheim
because
Ridgey. I mean, that's gonna be a good race.
the
It's
brothers
Um,
gonna
that
be.
ran last year, they're not. I mean, they're there, but they didn't make the team. So it's like,
yeah, yeah,
pick 'em. It's gonna be,
Yes.
yeah, buddy.
it's gonna be a
But
brand new household name. You can be like, oh, good race. Oh, okay.
yeah. Oh, Jay, LaMont might know. LaMont, how old is Bernard, man?
Oh,
Oh, Bernie got to be like early 30s, maybe, right?
Yes,
They,
he
35. They
got
say
it.
it's
I know in
35.
his 30. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
man.
35.
I take my hat off to. Hey,
yeah, me
he was the
too.
best. He was the best all around consistent runner last year in the Olympic game, running all them relays and stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
I really was hoping he was gonna make it, man. I mean, he ran
You
44
almost.
something and stuff. I know. That's what I'm saying, man. I take
Almost.
my hat off to dude, man.
Yeah.
Cause he's
He's
starting
got
to
to
look
be.
like an old man.
who who do you who do y'all have on the 4x4? And can the United States, are they going to beat Botswana? Remember Botswana last year,
well,
man. That race.
Well, we
Woo!
talk about who we're gonna have on there.
Yeah. Who do
Well,
you
you
have?
got those
we,
three. Vernon's in the pool,
Vernon got to be in the
and,
pool.
And then
Vernon's in the
Rye.
pool, and then you
Rye
got
got an anchor.
Rye. You got
Rye's gonna
Rye,
anchor.
and so he's got somebody's spot, man. So somebody's gonna be disappointed that they're not gonna run the final. And
Hmm.
so yeah,
You got to go
I
with the
can't
best.
say who it is. Who's the relay coach now?
Oh
I
man, I
can't remember
forgot.
his name.
Yeah, it's one person though.
not
Yeah, yeah.
DT? Is it Johnson? Is it one of his last?
I thought it was GT.
Yeah, it might be DT. I think it might be DT.
I think it is, Coach.
Yeah, yeah, I think it is DT. But so he's gonna have some decisions to make, man.
Yeah,
Uh, the good
yeah,
thing about it with the 400 guys is they do have the mixed relay, and so more guys
Yeah,
gonna have a shot, at getting a medal. But as far as the final, I think that he's gonna have to look at how they
through
come
the
back through the
rounds, how they
rounds and
coming
stuff.
through the
Yeah,
rounds. Yeah.
uh, because Rye got a spot.
oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he got
And
to got an
then
anchor.
and then then you looking at Jacory, you looking at Bailey, man. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the
It's a
coach
good
having to make that decision, man.
it's a good
It's
problem to
a
have, though. It's
yeah,
a good problem to
it
have.
is good problem to have and
I
stuff.
think it'll be those
Uh,
two, and I think it'll definitely be you gotta put Vernon, like you said, you gotta put Vernon on there because Vernon runs some.
yeah,
He can run an
Vern is
ankle, he can run a
consistent.
leg for you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's consistent, man. He's probably,
Mm-hmm.
in fact, the way the year went, he was the most consistent of all of them running.
Yeah.
It's just that
Mm-hmm.
in that one race he had to go up against them dogs and he couldn't pull it out. But overall, he's been the most consistent 400 guy around, man.
Speaking of which, let's talk about Quincy Wilson. What 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 do you think would let me? I guess it's gonna be a two-part question. What do you think happened? And next, what would you do if you? What do you think will happen next year? Will he be back in high school, or could he be turning pro? I mean, who wants to take
Mm.
these questions first?
I mean, it's to me, it's simple, man. And I told you that before, JP. Like I told you in May when the guy was talking, like he's tired.
He's
Mm-hmm.
tired.
The kid is
He's
That's
tired.
one
16 year
reason.
the
Yeah.
the kid is 16 years old
See,
with mileage probably of a kid, somebody in their mid to late 20s.
yeah,
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 You know, and
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 yeah.
and and and, and it again, you know, you go back to just enjoying the now, right? Because when he
right,
didn't make the
Yes.
team, you hear people, "Oh, I told you he wasn't ready." He's a
right.
Yeah,
16-year
oh
old
yeah, you
kid,
hear
The
this,
kid,
man.
yeah.
It's
and
crazy.
everybody has these conceptions of what he can be. And I think I don't. I talked to John maybe, or I even talked to JP. I was like, if I was him, like realistically, coach, and you can attest to it, and maybe I would like to hear what you said. Like, I don't think it was nothing on the high school level that he should have done after the Olympics.
It's a good point.
Mm.
I mean, I don't like, I didn't really, I didn't really think, because to me, what I saw was he was kind of very up and down,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and it opened the door for kids to beat him that had no
Beat
business
him.
beating him.
Busy beating him. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it opened up the door for a lot of kids that beat him that shouldn't have beat him.
Right. I,
So for me, I also understand it too. When you're 16, man, you just want to run, 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 run,
run.
run, and he
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't. And I'm sure he's at his best and he's having the most fun when he's on the track. But I would even have said, well, maybe, hey, let's not run indoors, because
Mm-hmm.
you had the pressure of the
Yeah.
Olympics, and I'm
Yeah.
sure and everything that comes with it, especially being a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah.
You know, um, so I think it just came more to me, and this is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It was just more so. I just think the kid was tired.
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's just my opinion and
Mm-hmm.
how I see it.
Right. Well,
That's a good point.
yeah. I more or less agree with you, Lamont. Um, and not just physically, mentally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which plays just as much of a part of being ready as being physically ready. Uh, and I looked at 10 relays.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he ran indoors, and then he ran a big race. He was running, good races indoors. Then you got beat and won by a high school kid, and then he ran in a big race at where's the Milrose, and he got dogged. Um,
Mm-hmm.
a combination of things. One, I think mentally you approach races differently. And like he knew when he stepped on the track running against high school kids, it was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you step on the track and you running, you looking at other guys that's running just as fast or faster. It's a
Mm-hmm.
difference,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of how good you are. The other thing was you look from pin relays on, he had tough, yeah, competition.
Mm-hmm.
Week after pin, he ran, and that's when the kid from one of the kids was that kid from Texas that ran him down in that 4x4.
I think
No,
Florida.
no, Florida.
Florida.
Florida,
That was the week
Florida.
after Penn.
Yeah.
He ran 2 hard
Oh no,
races.
that was Coach Tate. You meant that was the kid from Philly that beat him in the 400 at the Puma meet. Mims.
Yeah,
That was
Mims beat
that
him,
was
Okay.
yeah,
Mims.
but
Mims
but the
beat him in the
kid from
400.
Florida
Yeah.
ran him down in the four
Yep.
by
He sure
four.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ran him down. But that was
Florida
the
Yep.
week after
relays.
Penn.
Florida
You know,
relays.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can't run that many quality races. I mean, you look at our guys on the pro level. These guys aren't running every week.
Mm-mm.
Quincy was running every week. He was running high school meet every week, and then with a couple of
Yeah.
the top level, college. I mean, open meets a couple of times in between. It was just the kid had too much on his plate.
And then
And
you couple that with the training that he has to do too
yeah,
to stay
yeah,
on top for that too. That's
yeah.
that's
I
a
mean,
that's a toll that's a toll
yeah,
on your body as well.
yeah. You don't run 44-10 running 30-second 200s in practice.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
stuff. So he has to be training at a high level to be running that fast at his age, and then to be in that kind of competition week after week after week. Like LaMont said, maybe he should have taken indoors off. And
I think you should do it
regroup.
this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you
Oh
should do it
yeah.
this year.
But the
I think you
thing
should do
is,
it this year. Take the
yeah.
indoors
Oh
off.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
And
mean, what does he have to prove indoors? He's already got every record you can imagine.
yeah, and
You
even
know?
outdoors, even come outdoors, he doesn't have anything to prove on that level. So you
No.
don't have to run. I know there's people inviting them places, and they want to see them, and the coach the coach wants to be seen, okay, because he's part of the whole process, okay. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to college that the coach don't end up there too. It wouldn't surprise me, you
Yeah.
know, as an assistant or something, because that's his stepping stone too, you know.
The
Quincy is
business part
his
of it.
yeah. Quincy is his stepping stone, man. So, but they're gonna have to look at that if he's talking about the Olympic Games and stuff. You're gonna have to go. Hey, our team is the hardest team to make.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Whether it's world championships or Olympic games, you can't go there, mentally and physically fatigued and stuff. You got to be at top of your game. You got to be at your A game, in order to make that team. And
Yeah.
and there's no buys in the Olympics. Okay,
No.
you get a
Mm,
break in the world
mm.
championships. You defend the champ. Okay, you got to buy, and that's there's no buys in the Olympics. It's the top three, period. And there's going to be a whole lot of guys other than Quincy that want to run. Hey, you still got to deal with the likes of the three guys that is running this year,
Mm-hmm.
plus all the other guys that we don't even know about. You know,
That's gonna come up. That's right.
because
Somebody
they gonna
always
come.
speaks up.
Hey, they gonna come out the wood. There's always gonna be somebody that's a surprise that makes that team and stuff.
Yep.
Come out the woodwork. Okay,
That-
because that's
That's
the
it.
ultimate goal of a guy putting himself out there to go through all of that torturous training and make those sacrifices. That hey, I'm gonna make the Olympic team. And so there's gonna be a whole lot of guys with the same thought in their heads that Quincy has.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't go into that meet running 1,000 high school meets and stuff, man. They gonna have
Yeah.
that coach is gonna have to look at his training, when to run, okay, and everything. He can't go in there running a full high school season like he did this year. He can't go into them trials. Hey, he'll have the same
Yeah.
results as this
And
year.
then
Okay.
how his body responds to him not
Fine.
running as many races.
Yeah,
Because that's the struggle too, especially when when you're coming from post
high
collegiate and
school.
you're used to
Yeah,
running
running.
every weekend and stuff like that.
Weekend.
Then you hit the circuit and you're running
Yeah,
maybe once a month, every other month.
yeah,
It's kind of hard to find that rhythm. So
yeah, yeah. In
Mm,
um
mm.
fact, look at how many collegians made the team on the men's side?
I'm not
Zero.
sure.
Mm.
One I think was
The
Thorpe in the hurdles. And,
Jacoby Tharp.
the hurdler.
Tharp. Yeah, Tharp.
Yeah, and who else?
Mr. Kid from Tennessee. He made the 100 team.
Oh yeah, and
You know what I'm talking
you got
about.
third and 100. Yeah,
McCallum.
McCallum.
Timard
Yeah,
McCallum.
yeah.
McCollum.
Those only two.
mm,
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
only two. How many women?
And,
None.
and,
None that I could think
None.
of.
yeah.
They were in the finals,
Hey,
but none.
yeah, I know. Hey, Jamisa was a four. I mean,
Four.
the girl, the girl from South, she looked like a
South
Carolina.
different
Carolina. Yeah,
runner
you're right.
this past week. She looked like a
Hmm.
super stud man in the NC2As.
I think they
And she was,
overran her a little bit too.
yeah, they had her running every damn thing, man. 1, 2, four
Everything.
by one, and the 4x4.
Yeah, they had her running.
Yeah, you have to prepare for the games. You have to
Hmm.
prepare for those trials. And it has to be the proper preparation, man.
And a
Yeah.
little bit of luck. And a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah,
of
and a
luck.
little bit of luck. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's your preparation that determines whether that's gonna be good luck on your behalf or bad luck.
Hmm.
Okay?
That's it.
You can change the luck factor either way, but it depends on you and your preparation.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
But,
you know.
but let's go. Let's move on now. Like Coach Tate said, we're going to combine them. Let's go with the women's 100, 200 meters.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
man,
you want to start out with
man, with the
with
women.
Shikari? You want to start out with Shikari?
I don't want to touch that, Coach Tate.
Hey,
I don't want to touch that one.
there's
I
only
don't want
there's
to
only
touch
one.
that.
Hey, there's only one name in the one and the two. Melissa.
That hey, hey, let me tell you something. Whoo, her and Julian Alfred.
Oh,
Oh man.
that's gonna be something.
Wh-
That's gonna be
Oh
something.
man.
Hey, this girl.
I I,
Hey,
I think Melissa.
did you see? If did you really look at that race in the 100?
was it a
Her,
race? Was it a
no, but
race?
I'm talking about look at her. Now not the race because it wasn't a race, but just look at her. I thought Shikari had leg speed was at tops. Do you see this girl run? This girl, she looked like her legs look like pistons, man. Look like pistons in a car engine. You go back and just look at her leg speed, and
Yeah.
even in the 200. I mean, she is so quick, it's ridiculous. Her leg speed, you know, her up and down, motion is the fastest I've seen. I can't remember. I mean, even FloJo didn't have that.
Mm.
FloJo was powerful, and you look at FloJo. FloJo looked like she was bounding down the track. This girl got pistons, man. She is quick,
Yes, she
and
is.
and I don't know. Alfred is gonna have to get the best start she can get, because I don't know if Alfred. I mean, Alfred couldn't run her down. She tried in the Prefontaine meet.
Yes.
If this girl gets out in front of her, Alfred gonna have a problem. And I thought after looking at Prefontaine, looking at Alfred in a couple of the Diamond League meets, this year, and looking at
Mhm.
Jefferson, I was gonna go Jefferson in the 100, Alfred in 200. Now I don't even know about 200.
You're right. The way
I
she ran
don't
that
even
21,
know.
that 2184,
Oh my
it was like
God,
the
man.
easy, it was the easy
Yeah, yeah.
2184.
I mean, and her legs are like, I just never seen anybody with that quick a movement on the, a girl. She, you know, it's like seeing a tall guy run. It's like looking at Bolt and looking at Tyson Gay. Bolt 7 foot stride, man. He's just and covering ground, but Gay was like bing, 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 bing. That's the way this girl is, man.
She's
She's on a
she
different
came in,
level.
she came
She's on
back
a
this
whole
year
different level right now.
with a vengeance this year. I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Will, did you see the
And
race?
Nah, I'm soaking all this game from Coach Norm right now.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I mean, it
Go ahead, Coach
wasn't a
Tate.
race. It was. I mean, that like I said, it was just Melissa. I mean, other two that made it was in the in the race. They was running in the race, but they wasn't in the race. Okay. Uh, you had and the thing about it, all three of them was what Dennis's girls.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, if you include Shikari, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
well, okay, you had
Aaliyah,
uh
Aaliyah.
oh, Leah,
I'm
yeah,
happy.
Leah broke it up.
I'm
I
happy
was
for her
happy for
too.
her. Me
I'm
too.
Hey, how
happy
did
for
TT
Aaliyah.
do?
Yeah,
PT took
I'm
fourth.
happy for her.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you look at Melissa, you look at Kayla, you look at Leah. I mean, none of them have the leg speed that girl has, man. And you could see it
Mm.
coming though, over the last 2 years. It was just a matter of her getting stronger and stuff.
Yeah,
And and
do
and now, and she gets out in front of you, you got a problem.
you got
Okay.
a serious, you got
Yeah.
a serious problem.
It's problem.
What
Yeah.
what do y'all see for Shikari? Do you think Shikari medals at Worlds? I think she has a chance to
Hey,
medal.
hey, I
Her
don't
times
know.
are dropping. Her times are
I,
dropping.
times are dropping, but they better drop down to 10-7.
Yeah, it's going
They're
to take
gonna
at
have to
least a
drop 10.
10-7 to
Hey,
get
I
a
mean, you
bronze.
got Alfred, you got Alfred and Jefferson, and right now, Shikari's on in Dennis's group is what running like fourth.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean TT's run faster than her. You know,
Yeah,
you got TT, Kayla, and Melissa. So she got to deal with Melissa. She got to deal with her other teammate, Kayla. She got to deal with Julian Alfred, and then you never know what else is coming from
Jamaica.
the Jamaica. The one twin is running good.
Yeah,
Those twins down there. One of them is
Twins.
really running good. Uh, uh, whatchamacall, you never count Dina Asher Smith out, and
never.
and 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 then the girl Netta is nice
Ned is
from
running faster
Brittany.
than her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
So that 100 is going to be a great race, but I mean, if I was a betting man right now, that's where where my money lies
Melissa.
with Jefferson, and
Yeah.
and
Mine's on
and and
definitely.
and I tell you what, if it's a trifecta, I'm betting all three. I'm betting
On
Jefferson,
Melissa.
Alfred, and but third, I don't know who is. That could be a pick 'em.
Well,
That
I
could
can
be
tell
But
you too.
but
This is
but
the second major that I'm more excited to see the women than I am the men.
yeah, hmm
Yeah, cool,
I
yeah.
I really am. I'm like,
yeah.
I this is really like the second majors that I'm really, really excited about seeing the men. It's kind of like, I mean, the women, it's like they're almost like the premiere of these majors.
hmm
Man, women's sports are there.
Listen,
You know what
listen.
Los told me last year? Los told me that he thinks that women's sports within the next, what do you say, 20 years or so might surpass the men's sports
It could.
at the rate it's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. I mean, even uh uh I think they need to lengthen the amount of games, the length of the season. But I tell you, I enjoy looking at the WNBA games, man.
I
And
do
and
too.
Yeah,
and,
I
and, and,
enjoy.
they, and I tell
yeah.
you, they starting to get physical.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
more physical
they
than the
be
men's
out
game.
there
They starting to
That's
eating
get
Will's
too.
bread and butter right there. The
they start
WNBA.
hey, I look, hey, I got Fire Stick, man. I be watching games shit till 2 o'clock in the morning some nights, man. I'm not
Yeah.
doing nothing, man. Back to back to back, you know. Um uh but that might be so, man. It could be
Yeah,
more popular in the next few because women's sports is coming up.
it's
Yeah,
coming.
because
It's
I like the women's basketball tournament better.
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah.
like
Oh
women's
yeah.
basketball, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm
So all right. What about the 4x1 relay for the women? Who do you see make? That's going to be a hard choice too.
Yeah.
Outside of
Well, I think they still gonna go. I tell you who I don't think is gonna be on it this year. This time, I don't think Gabby's gonna be on the 4x1.
I don't think so
Yeah, not
neither.
not that she don't
Uh,
show fitness.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, you look at Jefferson, you look at Kayla. Uh, uh,
Shikari.
I don't know if Aaliyah will be on. But Shikari, if she's healthy and she looks good, even if she uh, uh if she medals, she definitely gonna be on it. If she don't medals, I still think she's gonna be on it.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I think I'm
uh,
saying I think it's gonna be Jefferson, TT,
hmm
Hobbs, and Shikari. That's who I think will be on the
Yeah,
relay.
and then you got probably I think calls in the pool too was Tamara. Uh,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's in the pool. But I think if they handle the stick right, that this group got a good shot at at uh at 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 the record. You know,
Who runs anchor? Does Melissa run anchor or she lead off?
I think she leads off and
I would lead her
Shikari runs
off.
anchor. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shikari's start is so shaky. I mean, if she don't run anchor, I wouldn't have her on lead off. Definitely.
Right.
But I'd lead off Jefferson. Hey, Jefferson gets a good start.
Oh
She's
yeah.
proven
Hmm.
it. Hey, she ran that turn, man, like she's been running turns forever. In that 200. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she won the race the first 100. It was no race. At first
Yeah.
100.
That's a no.
Uh,
That's a no
so
brainer for me.
she's a good turn runner. I lead her off. She carry on the anchor, and then you got the rest of the two in the middle to play with.
And
Yeah.
I will.
I probably
And I
put
honestly, I will put TT on second.
second.
Because
On
she's
the
been killing the second leg over the years.
Yeah, and
yeah,
she's
she could
good. She's
polish
good
the second
straightaway
leg.
runner. Yeah, yeah. She's powerful runner. Good on the straight. In fact, I
So it
don't
comes
think
out.
she runs the turn. That great.
Hmm.
But this could be if Jefferson leads off. Uh,
They have a shot.
it could be
They
the
have a shot.
best. Yeah, 4x1 leadoff leg since Tiana.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's the best ever
Yeah,
we ever seen.
yeah.
Tiana Madison's
But
the best one we ever
yeah,
seen.
but Jefferson could be that kind of leadoff man.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, let's
yeah.
let's move on now to the men's 100, 200.
Dum dum dum
My goodness.
dum.
Let's start
Clown
with the
show.
200. Let's start with the 200
Yeah,
first.
in with the 100. Okay, yeah.
Pardon me, excuse me.
Yeah.
Pardon me, excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do y'all think the media's made too much of it, or do you think it's just like, wow, what did we see?
Now, well, from what some of the stuff I've read, it wasn't just the stare down.
No, it's a little
It
personal.
goes back to some
It's
personal
personal.
shit. Yeah, it
Yeah.
goes back to some personal stuff that supposedly took place with some Instagram shit talking about
Uh-huh.
somebody's woman and shit, man. And so
Mm-mm.
I think the stare down just, you know, was the fuse. They lit the fuse was lit on the stare down, and 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 the other individual said, "Shit, I'm tired of this shit, man. We gotta settle some stuff, you know."
Yeah.
And 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 cause I mean they've had stare downs before, you know, not just them two. I mean, Lyles has stared down people. The Seville, he stared down Lyles and shit. But this goes beyond the stare
That
down.
goes beyond that.
Yeah, it's beyond the stare down, and that's why when uh I understand that Kenny Kenny felt like some things were being said, and he felt if you're a man, you come to my face, and you know we do this face to face and stuff, you know. So it's a whole lot of other stuff, and it's been coming out, you know, slowly, but
Mm-hmm.
it's become personal, and the stare down just sort of, I guess, took uh, 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 Kenny over the edge, man. He said later,
Yeah.
and it lost his
Yeah.
cool a little bit, man. Because he's really a nice dude. I mean,
He
Oh,
is.
I
personality
took a
wise,
picture with Kenny.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a real
yeah,
nice
he's a
guy.
nice dude, personality wise, man. And
Yeah.
so I was surprised when I seen the push. I'm like, oh shit, man. And then they got in each other's face,
I was like,
you know,
uh-oh.
and you know, for TV, you know, for their sake, I'm glad it didn't escalate, man. 'Cause that was,
But
oh man, you know.
but we both know that that's some of that was more TV because you and I both know that if they wanted to talk, they had ample time to talk before the 200 meters.
Oh yeah, oh
If they
yeah,
wanted to really have a conversation, they had a chance
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
to have a conversation about who
Conversation,
did what,
yeah, and
what.
stuff,
So,
yeah. So
you
yeah,
know,
some of it was TV, and some of it was
hmm
just, you know, shit just got to the point where, man, anything could have sparked that little thing, you know.
correct,
Yeah.
And
correct.
and it was the stare down that did it. Um,
Hmm.
but I'll tell you for what it's worth. And I and it's funny that Noah was involved. Um, uh, Noah's not that liked by a lot of the athletes,
Yep,
you know.
yep,
Yeah.
For whatever the reasons
yep,
are, some of them he's cocky as hell, and he's sort of elevated himself as the top dog in the sport, you know. Um, uh, and that may or may not be so, but a lot of the athletes don't like Noah. And
yeah,
I talked to I was one of the co MCs for Coach Moon's retirement thing last month, and Keisha was there, and I've been knowing
yeah,
Keisha since she was at the hall, um,
hmm
and I talked to Keisha, and she said she's been trying to talk to Noah. You know, you tell him to sort of tone it down and
yeah,
not don't run his mouth as much as he does. Um, uh, uh, you know, and some of the things, there's a little animosity even about his relationship with the girl from Jamaica. Uh, uh, yeah, a whole lot of stuff, you know. But if he follows Keisha's advice, I don't know, because
yeah,
Keisha basically said he's gotten a little big headed. Uh, uh, in the past 2-3 years and stuff.
Mm.
yeah.
And you know, it's not good to be not liked by your peers
By
and
your
stuff.
peers, right?
I mean when we ran, man, everybody shit, we competed and then partied with each other, man. The shit, man, we had
Yeah,
fun. Shit, you know, and it's a different game. Um,
different times.
and yeah, and Noah's sort of taking it to another level, uh, where he's talking about the athletes from other sports. You know, not being world champions. I mean, you know, he just runs his mouth. He runs his mouth a lot,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
and I
you know, he want to know why he don't have a signature shoe like Anthony Edwards. It was like, you know, Shit, them guys play 82 games a year and on TV
That's
almost
right.
every night, man. And shit, man, they selling more shoes. Okay, you come into the forefront with the Olympic Games and World Championship. That's it.
And putting asses in the seats. Let's
Yeah,
not
that's
forget that,
right.
because
Yeah,
Exactly.
even at the
and
worlds and the
so
Olympics,
yeah,
there ain't a lot of asses in the
yeah,
seats like it
and
was when you and I ran.
that's right. I know, man. It's dwindling. The average
Yeah,
crowd, the average crowd for them 4 days in Oregon was 6,000. That
yeah.
stadium is huge as shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
They be giving away tickets. They be giving tickets away to the high schools and stuff so to help to make the stadium look fuller. The
Yeah,
average paid crowd they said was 6,000 at
yeah.
I
Oregon.
think
And
I think one of the problems with Oregon is though there ain't nothing to do out there. If you really look at it, besides the track meet.
Listen. It's hard to
what
get
to
there.
get
Number
into, I was
one,
just about to say that.
the airport is small as hell. Hey, the
Yeah.
planes don't leave and arrive on a regular basis. I went out there to the juniors Olympics 2 years ago.
Mm,
I flew to what's it called and drove
To Portland, you
mm.
flew
and
to
shit.
Portland?
Yeah, I drove to Portland and drove to Eugene, man.
Yeah,
Uh, you
yeah.
can't get in and out of there when you want to. No hotels. You know,
And then they
the
and then they
Olympic
price
trials. I
jack.
mean,
And
the
then they
Olympic
price jack.
trials. Yeah, Olympic trials. People gonna be staying 25, 30, 35 miles outside of Eugene, man, just to have a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
You
mm,
know,
mm.
it's the worst place. I mean, they call it Tracktown, USA. I don't know why, but
Yeah,
but
I,
Yeah.
I
but
know what
but
they do in
Nike
Oregon.
controls. Yeah,
Chop some wood. Hey,
yeah. Nike controls it. I mean, and then when you're there, like LaMont, there's nothing to do. Don't talk about going to a club or somewhere
Ain't
and
none
have
of
a
that.
nice evening,
Ain't
and none of that
Hell no.
exists.
ain't none of that. You might as well hang out at the hotel lobby.
That's
That's
right.
what you're
That's
gonna
right.
do there. You're gonna hang out in the
That's
lobby.
right.
Well,
Uh-huh.
they
It's
need to have it in places where it's more diverse, where it's a more of a diverse crowd. Because if you
yeah,
have it in Texas, Austin, Texas, or Atlanta, or Philly, or LA, or New York, they're
right.
very diverse, or even Florida,
Listen,
Miami, or
that's
wherever.
right. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
very diverse because
Let me
people
tell
want to
you.
go out and have fun too.
Listen, NC2As. If they're taking the athletes, all of the athletes and coaches out of the stadium would have looked like it was like
Yeah.
maintenance people working to paint the joint or some shit, man. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah,
because you think when you
it's
think of 6,000 people, like
yeah,
hell, it's a lot of venues that can hold that. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
some.
you know,
Austin could
you
hold
know,
that and then some,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, Austin would sell
hold that,
out.
yeah.
you
Austin would
know.
sell out. I
I
mean,
mean,
But
you saw how Philly turned out for the Grand Slam. Philly,
hey,
I
let
was
me tell
shocked
you,
by the crowd.
hey, listen. They had you guys aren't old enough in 70. It was 70 or 69, 77. They had the NC2A championships was at Franklin Field. The
hmm.
place was jam packed.
Hmm.
Oh
I
wow.
wish. I wish.
It was jam packed. The NCAA championship and stuff. And this is before they redid the track and changed the steeplechase to make it meet IAAF standards. Because you
Uh
remember the steeplechase used to be in the last term
yeah.
Sure
against the
did.
wall. This water jump was
They
against the
said that
wall.
green
Yeah.
track. They said that green
Yeah,
track
that's
too. I
right.
remember they had that.
But internationally, steeplechase is in the the going into the curve, coming off the curve, but it's on the inside of the track. That's
Yeah.
IAAF standards. At Penn, the steeplechase was on the outer. It was in the last lanes of the track. It was against the wall. This water jump was down there in that corner and stuff. So then they redid the track and made it, brought it up to specifications and stuff. They could host NC2As in Philly. They'd have a jam packed crowd, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But let's
Let
let's
me.
move on.
I want to.
Go
I
ahead.
just want to circle back to it because I want to ask Coach a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we know, right, that this is not the first time that Noah has done the whole Taunton thing. He did it with Arian and a
Hmm.
few other
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was more of a case that Kenny was like, man, the hell with this shit? Like, outside of the other stuff prior and
Hmm.
probably his frustration, but he was probably like, nah, man, you don't get to do this to me.
Yeah, that
You know what I'm
that
saying?
could.
Like,
Well, I think that was a part of it. I think that was a
yeah,
part of it. But
because
I
it's
think
not
just some of the other issues. It
true.
just built. It was building up, and
Yeah,
and I think
because I
the
think a
stare
lot of that.
down was the last straw
Yeah,
from him personally. Uh, uh, because it's a personal issue between the two, and they need to
yeah,
get it settled because they're gonna be teammates and stuff, man. Uh,
mm.
but Noah is he's
He's
brash,
doing
he's
he's doing a little
cocky,
too much. He's doing a little too
he's
much.
yeah, he's
He's doing a little
no,
too
and
much.
I tell you what, he's Noah is trying. Noah, when he came on the scene and he started running well, winning, and then after he won the first time he
Hmm.
won the 100, he all of a sudden in his mind, he to the sport, he is the next Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
And that's and everything. Listen to everything he said after that. You know, is pertains to him. Elevating him to that he's the top man in the sport. And
yeah,
what he don't realize is if if he don't win no more, a few years, people ain't gonna know who Noah was anyway. And
no,
shit,
and that's just a sport. Yeah, and that's just the
yeah,
nature of the sport.
that's the nature of the sport. Bolt
Yeah.
is one of the few that has stood out for years,
Hmm.
Hmm.
When you
including when
think
he was
sprints.
competing and after he stopped competing. They still bringing
Yeah,
in Bolt to different places, man, to to
yeah,
to, to bring in the crowds and stuff. He had that
Hmm.
kind of personality. Okay,
yeah, and yeah,
you know.
and yeah. So yeah, that's the key. Like people liked him. He's personable
Yeah, he's personable.
and
Noah is not the most personable
yeah.
individual
But
out there.
I guess for me, I was just kind of taken back from because when you talk to Noah outside all that,
He
he's a
seems, yeah,
pretty he's a pretty pleasant.
regular
He's
guy.
different.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you
I've
talk
been
to him
knowing Noah
outside of it.
since he was. I've been knowing Noah since Noah was a sophomore in high school when I first met him and Josephus. Keisha brought him to one of Joetta's things. I took a
Hmm.
picture with the two of them. So I watched him
Yeah,
grow up, and he's outwardly he's trying to be somebody else.
yeah, because it's
Inwardly, the
definitely not
guys
his
are
personality off the
yeah, yeah.
track.
He's not, yeah, he's nice,
Mm.
It's
nice
not his
kid, man.
personality off
Good,
the track
great
at all.
family.
Hmm.
But outwardly, he's trying to be the Usain Bolt of our time now. Of this time, and uh, and he just runs off at the mouth. I mean he's you can call it self marketing or whatever. Uh, it just gets under a lot of people's skins, man.
Yeah,
And uh, and I think the stare down was like you said, like Kenny felt like, hey man,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't get
you
to do
can't
this
do
to
that.
me.
Can't do that to
Yeah,
me, man.
you don't get to do
And
this shit
shit,
to
man.
me. Yeah.
And with all the other stuff that's been going on, in the past, it's like came to a head, man. I mean,
Mm.
you've been looking people, sprinters been doing stare downs forever.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
Steve Williams used to stare down
Steve
every
Williams
damn
showed on his
body, man.
Facebook. He
Hey,
did,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
hey, he used to stare. Steve used to stare down everybody. You know, uh,
Sprinters are
guys.
sprint.
I mean, that you run and it's not necessarily a stare down at an individual. He's just hitting the line. He's looking across to see who's there and shit, man.
Yeah,
See how close the
man.
race is. So you can look at a whole lot of people and say, "Damn, he did a stare down," but in reality, was he really doing a stare down at
Yeah.
at a specific individual? And I think the other thing was that Kenny, with what he had done prior to coming in,
Hmm.
Kenny was the man. And
Yeah.
even Otto himself said on the news, said that Kenny was the favorite in that race because Noah hadn't had but what, one race, two races and stuff, and
Yeah.
so Kenny was the favorite. The odds makers say, well, yeah, Bednarik is at the top of his game. Coming off that 200 at Grand Slam, he was undefeated at Grand Slam. And nobody really knew coming in the national just what kind of condition Noah was in.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But the one thing about Noah is that he's a competitor.
he is. He gonna
He's a,
show
he's a
up.
tough he's a tough competitor.
He's tough.
Yeah, yeah,
He
he's
gonna
What?
tough
show up.
because and like uh picking the race again. You got to go. It depends. Like Kenny. Now Kenny said on the interview when what's called Lewis talked to him, he had some little slight injuries after the Grand Slam meet in Philly. So
Mhm.
you don't know the physical condition of any of those guys. But everybody being healthy, I think Kenny has the confidence to win. Uh, uh, Unless he's been let Noah. I think Noah's gotten into his head a little bit. Uh,
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
and so if Kenny's to win, he just got to go out there and run his race. I mean, he has the ability to beat Noah, because he's gonna beat Noah the first 100. Whether he can hold on or he. So some people like say, yeah, man, I knew so and so was coming. Well, shit, that ain't helping you.
Right.
If you thinking about somebody coming to get you and stuff, and it's happened every time they run. You look at every time they run. Noah hasn't been in front of Kenny in any of the races at the 100 mark and stuff, but Noah always runs them down. So you don't know if that's gotten into his head to where, he even may be thinking how much, I got to run this first 200. I got to build up a big lead because I know Lyles is coming and stuff. You can't be thinking, about anybody else but yourself. When you're running your race and stuff.
Hmm.
But then you got to also, Tobogo. I know he had some issues. But if
Can't count
all
him out.
being healthy, all being healthy, it's going to be a tough race.
I got
Hmm.
Noah.
Yeah.
I can't bet
Well,
against
I
Noah
can't
in the
bet against him.
200.
I can't
In the
bet against him
200.
either. I can't bet against him either. Uh, uh, uh,
Shit, you must have didn't see
I
Tobogo run
will.
last year.
it'd be
You must
hard
have
to
see.
Tobogo's on
say.
fire.
You
It's gonna
must have
be
see
Tobogo is on
Tobogo run
fire.
last
yeah,
year.
it's gonna
No,
be hard.
I saw Tobogo, but I think if Noah didn't have COVID, I think Noah still would have
Oh
edged
yeah,
him out.
yeah.
Hey, when you
Nah,
split
I
when you
nah.
split
it,
43
it
something,
yeah, but
yeah,
even in the 100,
40,
think
even
again,
in the
boss.
100,
43-0.
yeah,
43-0
yeah,
on the ankle
oh
leg.
yeah, yeah,
43-0.
yeah. But
He's
even
on fire.
see,
It's
that's
gonna be a hell of a
it. Both of
race.
them, both of them have the ability to beat Noah, but
Yeah.
Hmm.
but are they made for it mentally? That's the
Correct.
thing. If Noah's in the race, are they ready to deal with it from the mental outlook?
Well,
Physically, they
I
got the
think Toboga
tools.
is. I think Toboga
Yeah,
is because he
yeah.
beat him.
Well, well,
Spe-
well. But then Lyles didn't run the final though. I mean, he ran. He had ran. He said he wasn't 100%. He had COVID.
But he
Uh,
lined up, so he lined up. So
yeah, he lined
he
up, and
lined
that's
up.
like,
So
like you say, he lined up. When you line up, you supposed to be ready and stuff.
yeah.
But like even in the 100, I wouldn't bet against Noah. Uh, uh,
That's
he's
what I was
not the
gonna
best
say.
starter. He's not
In
the
the
best
100,
starter. But
Coach
even
Tate.
in the 100, I can't guarantee that he'd win it. But I tell you what, I wouldn't. If he's in the race, I ain't betting.
Coach
Yeah.
Tate,
But
who do you see winning the 100 right now? Is it
I
Kashane?
don't.
Is it
I don't know.
I know
I got
Kenny
Noah.
could too.
I got Noah. I got Seville. You got Kashane. You got Kenny, and then anybody
Man,
else that might pop up. That's what I'm saying. But you got those four right there, and all of them, and that's just it. All of them have the ability, but when Noah's in the race, it becomes not just the person with the ability; it also becomes with the person that got the strongest mind
mentally he gets him.
mentally, because and that's the thing that Noah has over them right now is that beat all of them, and he's come from behind to do it. You know, they have the ability. You know, the ability. I mean, because Shane is the closest thing to Bob Hayes that I've seen. You know,
Wow.
Woo!
big, bulky,
Woo!
strong dude with the worst form in the world. But
Woo!
the
Wow.
ability's there. He's powerful. That's a powerful kid, man. In fact,
Yeah.
he look older than, how old is he? They say he's
Was
what,
he 24?
23 or 24. He looked like he's 30. You know, but he's strong as hell, man.
Yeah,
It's a,
yeah.
probably got the
I need
worst form of anybody in the race, but he's strong as hell.
I need to
Seville
see. Yeah, Seville. I
is
need to see him do it through the
Seville.
ground.
Seville is smooth as hell. But is he gonna be when Noah steps on the track? He beat Noah that one time, and see that's the other thing. He did the stare down on Noah. Remember?
Yep, sure
Yeah.
did.
Now came World Championships, and they all folded.
Sure did.
You know,
They sure did.
not World Championship, Paris Olympic Games. They
The
all
Olympics.
folded. They all folded. You know, so my thing is that, you know, Doc used to tell me, he always called me son. Son, he said, running track is 50%, is 45% mental, 45% physical preparation,
Mm.
10% luck. He said the only factor that you can decide to go reduce or increase is the luck factor, and that's going to depend on your preparation and your mental preparation. Do those
Mhm.
guys have the mental preparation to deal with Noah? That's the key. Because they know
Mm.
he's gonna be coming.
Oh yeah.
They know he's gonna be coming. And the guys that think about it the most is the ones that's gonna falter at the end. And he's gonna run past them. You know,
Mhm.
if mentally Noah is more prepared mentally than those guys are right now when they step on the track. Now that can change between now and in Tokyo, but will it? That's the key. You can change that
We'll,
outlook, but
we'll know in 6 weeks.
they?
We'll
Yeah,
know
that's
in
what I'm
six
saying.
weeks.
Will they? That's right. And the thing about it, for somebody that only had 2 races, come out there and run 960 something, man, shit. You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't even race ready. He didn't have to run the rounds, and that shows you how he thinks. He ran those rounds for 2 reasons: one, to get some quality racing in, and to prove to 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 Kenny that you ain't the man yet.
All right.
He did 2 things. He was doing 2 things. But everybody been talking about Kenny. The whole season outdoors been Kung Fu Kenny. People was even saying, where's Lyles at? Is he hurt? Is he this? He came out there to show, and that's why when he did the stare down and he walked off, he was like all like this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let you know that hey, I ain't going nowhere yet. I'm still here. You know, he just put it out there. Hey, I'm still here. Y'all got to deal with me. You know, race ready
Yeah.
or not, y'all got to deal with me. And that's the kind of attitude he has. You know, and he you get like that, you tough to beat, man. You know, uh, Kenny should have won that race.
Yeah.
You should.
Kenny had that
Yeah,
race won, man.
I thought he
It
had it
was.
won until I see Noah come
Hey,
in like a
but
freight train.
did you look? Did you look at him? Did you look at him about the 50 meters? It looked
Threw him
like
away.
but it looked like his race pattern changed, Kenny. It looked like, hey, I got it made, man. And he went into cruise control. And Lyles was
Yeah.
running to the all the way to the finish line
Yeah.
and stuff. You know,
But
just look at the race, and that's what I look at sometimes. I look at how some of these guys are running and stuff. You know, that's like you could actually see Kenny ease off after with 50 meters to go. His stride pattern, everything he got totally, completely relaxed and comfortable. Well, you can't get comfortable in a race with Noah in it. You know,
as you said, Coach Tate, he's coming. He's
yeah,
coming
he's
for you.
coming. Yeah, you
He's
know, he's
coming.
coming. Yeah,
But let's
I mean
let's go.
his
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
yeah, I was
Coach
gonna
Tate.
say his top end speed is just up there. You know, off the charts and shit, man. So he's not gonna give up. He's gonna run you all the way to the finish line.
Yeah. Let's go over one more race here, and then we gonna call it a night after this way. Then I guess after the World Championships, we're going to do a recap show of what we saw at the Worlds afterwards. Let's go over this last
Okay.
race. I want to go over a race that I'm looking forward to. This is the last topic on this is the 100-meter hurdles for the women.
Uh-huh.
That is going to be very interesting. I think right now, based off what I see, besides the win, but
Mm-hmm.
as you say, anybody can win. What do you all see?
Yeah. I pick her as the favorite. But like, of course, they say it's hurdles. That barrier can always create a problem with the favorite, just like it can with anybody. So I mean, she would have won the NC2As, and what happened?
Yeah,
Clip the hurdle, you
clip
know,
the
and
hurdle.
shit. So it only takes the slightest mistake messing with that wood, man. The slightest mistake can cause, but she's become a tough competitor, you know, more focused and stuff. I pick her as a favorite. I don't see right now anybody else that's, you know, all of them. I mean, you know, I tell you, a sleeper though is a girl who was second. What's her name?
Great starts.
Great
Yeah,
start.
no, well, she was third.
Lele
Was
Johnson.
yeah, she's a
Coach
sleeper.
Tate. Coach Tate.
She's a
She's due
sleeper.
for a medal. I
That's
agree with
right.
you 100%. She's due
She's
to
a
do
sleeper.
something.
I tell you what, if they make a mistake, then watch out. She's a sleeper. But I'm picking Masai to win it. I've been knowing her since she was a little girl. She used to live in this development, her family,
Yeah, you
before
said
they
that.
moved.
Yeah.
Before they moved to Maryland. And her dad used to have her and her brother. He plays basketball. In fact, he's getting ready to go off to college, play basketball. But he used to have them running around the development, man. And they not for time, they just running every day in the evening. They just be running and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think she's getting used to being, you know, the top dog, and you see it in the way she approaches her races now and stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
last year she was a little up and down. Winning in Paris, hey, that does a lot for a person's mind, man. You win the Olympics and stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it does a lot as far as going forward. You know, she approaches the races like, hey, I'm the best one in the field, and that's the way you got to think. You know, uh,
Yeah.
and she's relentless. You know, when she's running, she's relentless, man. Uh,
Hey, Coach
tough
Tate,
little kid.
Coach Tate, congratulations to you too, because we haven't talked to you since last year. Penn relays, you put 3 men in the finals. That
Yeah.
was
Well,
amazing.
well,
You had
let me
3
get
guys in the finals.
hey, let me give you a recap. I had a freshman from Riverside
Oh,
High School.
he's tough. That's the home run in high school.
First meet indoors. He had never run indoors because he played basketball indoors at Riverside, so he never ran indoors. First meet, he broke the Division III national record, ran
Mm, mm, mm.
7:72. First time over, first indoor race, first time over college hurdles. over 42 inches. He ran 772, Division III record.
Mm,
Went to
mm,
the
mm.
indoor nationals, and his teammate beat him. The kid, one of my other kids. We go to nationals indoors. I took 1, 2, 3, and 5th at nationals at the national championships. We finished 1, 2, 3, 5.
Mm,
Okay.
mm, mm,
We
mm.
could come outdoors. I had 3 of them made the finals at Penn. There were only 3 non-Division I kids in the final. Okay. Didn't run that well. It rained. It rained as hell like hell
Yeah, it
that
did.
Saturday,
Yeah, it
man.
did. Yeah, it
First time
did.
they had to run the rain. Went down Georgia Tech. Kid wins in Georgia Tech against all D1. We go to nationals. Well, the week before, no, 2 weeks before nationals was a conference meet. He broke the Division III outdoor record, ran 1360.
Mm.
Okay, the freshman. So now his head is really on right because he done 2 national records, but I ain't won the big one. Outdoors, he wins the outdoor Division III championship, right? 3 weeks ago, I sent him out to Oregon to the under 20 championships.
Mm-hmm.
Kid ran 1332.
Oh my goodness.
13 freshman,
Oh my
right?
goodness.
Ran 1332 out in Oregon at the under 20 championships. Check this out. I'm losing them.
Come on, Coach Tate.
Syracuse offered him a full ride and $1,000 a month NIL money, man.
Ah,
Wow, man, that's
So
crazy.
I got 2 other kids coming in to run 14-1 and stuff. So I'm gonna be near the top or at the top. The other 2 kids that took second and third are back. They're seniors this year. Both of them are from Ghana. But they went
Oh,
to
okay.
school here in Jersey.
Okay.
They went to school
Okay.
in Jersey, high school and stuff. But they took, well, one of them won indoors, beat the freshman kid indoors. Jason, his name is Jason Agamang, from Ghana. He won indoor nationals. The other kid won the outdoor nationals the year before. Both of them are back. Both are seniors. So I'm going to be at the top. I'm not worried about that. I'm just about this kid here that I'm losing. He's going to be one of the next. I hope Syracuse don't screw him up. That's all I
Yeah.
just hope they don't screw him up. But the kid ran 1332 as a freshman, man, this year, and he
Goodness
got both
gracious.
the indoor and outdoor Division III records, 60 meter hurdles and the 110s. He was something, man. He ran what 13.7 at Riverside. Uh, uh,
Ooh,
but
that's a blazing
but
time.
yeah, he ran 13.7 over the 39s. But he's
Right.
6'3", 6'3", lean, muscular, lean, 6'3", and and I just I was looking at, damn, man. If this kid stays here, man, I said I'll have me another Jack Pierce, man,
I was
and
gonna
stuff.
say it's gonna be another Jack
Yeah,
Pierce. It's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
another
I said
Jack
I'm gonna have
Pierce,
me
Coach
another.
Tate.
But I'll tell you what he said though. He said, Coach, he said when come home this summer, you're my coach. I said, yeah.
Mm.
He's a nice kid.
Mm-hmm.
His parents really push. He's got a sister in college. He got a brother that played football. He comes from his family was athletic, but they was paying for 2 college bills and stuff. So I couldn't fault the guy, you know,
Understood. Yeah.
for full ride to Syracuse. That's 80,000 a year, man. And the
Oh
good
yeah.
thing, I spoke to Herm Fraser. Herm Fraser's athletic director up there. So I called
Oh
Herm
wow.
Oh
and I
wow.
told him, I said, Herm, I got a kid, man. He's a jewel. I look out for him because I don't want them coaches up there to screw over, man. So
Right.
Herm told me give him my number, have him get in touch with me when he gets on campus. He said I'll keep eye on him and I'll speak to the coach about him and stuff that he knows the kid and stuff. He knows me and stuff. But I lost him, man. I was like, damn, man.
Ah
And I
yeah.
knew it was gonna happen after when he went in the
13-3.
portal. He went in the portal, and I said, "Oh my God!" I called Dimmitt, man. I said, "Dust, I don't think he's gonna be coming back, man." I don't know. I said, "Dustin, 1332." I said the kid would have made the finals at NC2As this year.
Yeah, yeah,
He
he
would have
would
been in
have.
the finals at NC2As. Yeah,
What?
he's just a jewel, man. The kid, one of those rare kids that come along that you say, wow, and stuff.
Yeah.
But other
Well,
than that, I'm gonna be in good shape. I was a national assistant coach of the year indoors and outdoors. So the hurdlers did. In fact,
congratulations.
they
Well deserved.
even the announcer at the outdoor nationals, when the guys got on the podium, the guy said it looks like Hurdle U. So the kids got T-shirts made, Hurdle U.
Well,
And
hey,
stuff.
Coach Tate, you're not only you a master track coach, but you're a master hurdles coach. So
Yeah.
that's why I wanted. That's why I wanted to give you a shout out. And I know
Thanks,
Mont had to
man.
leave. I know he had to leave, but let me tell you something. Mont's doing wonderful things too with the
I know.
4430
Oh
track
yeah.
club, man. The way he built them kids up, and
I
he got them
bumped
kids
into
from
him.
scratch.
I know. Hey, we went down to Baylor last year. Every year we pick out a big school to go to and run at their invitational meet. Last year we went to Baylor, and I'm walking around the concession stand to get me something to snack on, and first one I bumped into was LaMont, man. His son was running.
Oh
And stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
monster.
his son was running.
Monster.
Yeah, and
Jason
stuff.
was a
So yeah.
monster, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, but we go back, our way to when he was at Willenboro, because he ran against my stepson was running when Lamont was at Willenboro.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Mm-hmm.
running for Egg Harbor Township. Pappy,
Mm-hmm.
he went to Seton Hall and ran for Moon. But yeah, so I've been knowing Lamont for a long time, man.
As I always say about Mont, he gonna kill me. I know he's gonna kill me if I say this, but Mont is the most humblest star athlete you ever want to meet in your life. If you met him and didn't meet him, you wouldn't know that he was a star athlete. He never talks
Yeah,
about what
about
he's done. He's the most humblest person.
humble, yeah,
Look,
yeah.
let me tell you something. If I want a gold medal, oh shit, y'all be hearing about that all the time. But
Right.
Mont is the most, JJ, am I lying? Mont's the most humblest star you
Yeah,
ever want to
he
meet.
is.
Am I lying, Jay?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
The most humblest.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Good guy, man.
he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. I'm not saying against
Nah,
my friend. I'm saying that because he doesn't. He doesn't get the credit that he
no.
deserves. He's one of the all-time greats.
Grace, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But
In
let's
fact,
get ready. Go.
every time they talk about the great athletes that came out of Willenboro, his should be right there in top of the list with everybody else.
Oh, definitely.
And so, yeah.
Him,
Mm-hmm.
Gerard,
Yeah. Gerard,
Carl, of course, and
Carl.
man, look,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got a whole. That's another
That's
show. That's another
show.
show
Yeah.
for another
That's
day,
right.
right there. Because
That's right.
it'd be so many names to be on that list. We could go
Yeah.
for hours with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Hours.
then
So,
you talk about the track club. Then you throw
oh
Dennis in the mix, because Dennis ran for
yeah,
the track club too and
Hey,
stuff, man.
hey,
Hey,
Dennis, Kim Gallagher.
that's right. Yeah, you know what they say?
goodness,
Hey, Jersey
legends,
strong, Jersey strong.
legends. But let's get ready.
Kim Gallagher was on there getting busy in the early '80s,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
late '70s,
yeah,
early '80s. Oh man, that track club was crazy.
crazy. Yeah,
But
wow. Yeah.
let's get ready to wrap up this show.
Okay.
First off, number one, we got to thank the legendary Coach Norm Tate, man. The master, as we call him, the master teacher. As a matter of fact, a couple people asked me, when's Coach Tate coming back on again? Coach Tate, let me tell you something. No, seriously, a couple of my friends said that. Let me tell you something. They learned about track and field through you on that show last year. That's what a couple of them told me. They told
Wow.
me this
Wow.
personally. Just the way you taught. They said they understood the sport better. That's why we call you the
Mm-hmm.
master teacher, because you break everything down. And of course, I got to thank, of course, the legend, Mont Smith, Olympic gold medalist, 4x4 relay, 96. Definitely got to thank him. My boy right here, JJ, another legendary coach. One of the few in the last, we say 25 years to say he has the blueprint to know how to beat the Jamaicans. He has the blueprint You coach. Look, some high school out there better get JJ the coach because he has the blueprint for you on how to beat the Jamaicans. Definitely. And of course, my boy Will.
I watch a football 4 every year, and I get pissed off.
I know who you telling, man. And I really thought this year was gonna be the year, man. Oh my God! I thought they were.
You run 306 and get beat. I don't think it'll ever happen.
I know, right? I really thought
312.
This was
last
be
place
the
was 312.
Win. Yeah,
last place was 312.
So,
that was one of the sickest races I've ever seen in my life.
Now in Pens now. That's what's crazy.
312 was last place.
That's crazy.
That race, like JP said in the beginning of the show, that race was so crazy. I walked out of Franklin Field afterwards. I went home, drank some beers.
You left.
I couldn't believe I saw a high schooler run a 43.9 anchor leg. That's what I couldn't believe.
I know.
My jaw cracked the concrete. My mouth was open. I was like, and I'm analyzing everything. And I'm like, did I just see that? And as I'm walking out, I saw a couple people give him a hug. Coach Tate went right to the 30th Street station, caught the train, went to Bristol, got my car, got some beer. I sat in my room and drank beer the rest of the day.
Oh wow!
Hey, look, Coach Tate,
it was hard to take, but I want to thank all you guys for having me on.
No, thank you, Coach Tate. Thank you.
Enjoy it.
It's our pleasure.
Really enjoy it.
Thank you. Hey, Coach, we got to get you back. Like we said, we got to get everybody back for the post recap after the Worlds. And Coach Tate, you know, in October we got to get this 68 T. Look, I even got my. Look, I'm gonna tell you what T-shirt I got on. I got the Tommy Smith, John Carlos T-shirt on.
Okay, all right.
We got to get some of the 68 members, whoever you can round up for us to get them on the show in October around your anniversary. We got to do that.
I know. I can get Beeman and Los. Definitely.
Yeah, we got to get you. We got to get them on definitely because you are. It's like mine said. I was trying to be politically correct when I said it, but you all are the greatest team in sports history. When you think about the background and the dominance, there has been no team in history in any sport that's been good at 68. No team.
And John Carlos used to live on Marshall Lane in Willingboro, so I got some questions for him about the 70s and coaching Willingboro Track Club. I got some questions.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely get Los and Bob.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll do that in October, definitely, because you all don't get the respect that y'all deserve.
That's right, anniversary
and the young people need to learn about this history. You know what I mean? Especially the young people, they need to know about this history of the 68 team and the sacrifices that you all made. And you know what, Coach Tate? We're not going to do it. Of course, we're not going to do it now. But when it comes, I want to know how those meetings were like about how y'all were going to do the boycott in 68 too. I know you were there front and center. I know you were there, Coach Tate.
And got some serious stories about some of the dudes that was in that room that you'd be shocked at some of the stuff they pulled in trying not to do certain things as a unit and stuff.
Well, we'll talk about that.
You guys made Jesse Owens cry. I want to hear that story. Y'all made Jesse Owens cry.
We'll talk about that in October. That's going to be a legendary show. That is going to be a legendary show. And of course, I want to give a shout out to my co-pilot here, Will. Hey, Will, give it a plug on the show that you were just on this week, bro.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my guy, man, Kev Lucas, friend of the show. I was on his podcast, Real Hoops Talk, talking about Kentucky basketball, New Jersey basketball, and OKC championship run. So y'all can catch that. I think he's on Apple Podcasts and everywhere else.
Yeah. Send me that link. I want to see that link. Send me that link.
All right, JJ, I got you, bro.
Yeah. Well, on behalf of me, Will, Coach Tate, JJ, we said to y'all have a safe weekend. Everybody enjoy themselves and get ready for the World Championships. Get ready for your popcorn.
That's right. All right.
More fire.
Oh my God. On that note, we out, y'all.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach Tate.
Hey,